I hurt my back when I was 16.
Oh yeah.
When I was young and thought I would live forever. And I have a favorite chiropractor who I love, but I try not to go and visit him. And I did some few unusual things before we left on this trip. And I came through that fine. I thought I was just great. But when we started out on this trip, we came to the flood waters. And I had to lay my bike with this heavy load down on the side so I could walk barefoot across this rather lengthy ford.
It was, that part is true, it was a lengthy ford.
And when I lifted my loaded bike back up, and I had to do it twice, I don't remember why.
Yeah, 2 feet. You don't
I really felt it in my weak spot here. So the gist of it is, I don't want to get lengthy here. Keep this short. I have a gimpy back, and I messed it up going across the ford floodwaters. And it got to the point where I could not tie my shoes. I could not get my shoes on.
John did that.
That's where I come in.
When I tried to go to bed, I didn't think I could lie down. So I was sure I was going to go see my chiropractor, but I managed to escape without having to pay a bill. But even though much of what Ian is saying is not that complimentary to me, I grew up with a father who was a classic stoic. And if you want to talk about your surgery to him, or any ailment that you might have now, or imagine that you will have in the future, or anything like that, my father would listen for approximately 3 to 5 minutes, and if you continued, he'd find something else to do. So that's how I've been trained. So I object to that word whining that Ian used in connection with me.
Okay, I'll take that back. You didn't do too much of that at all.
But these guys pulled me through. They adjusted their speed. They let me set the pace. John put my shoes on and tied them. He pushed my tent stakes into the ground and pulled them back out. But he coined...
This is getting...
I mean, these guys are great, and I pay tribute to them. In fact, at this moment, I doff my tab to Ian and John. And now I lost my way. But John coined the phrase, the power of the bike. After a night of almost no sleep, not being able to move without feeling like somebody stuck a penknife into my back, I was able to swing my leg over and get on the bike and ride. And I started to improve from that moment on. That's the power of the bicycle.
Yay, hear, hear.
And this is the quality of two friends that ride on them. So my tam's off to these two guys. We ended up having a great trip. So thanks once again for pulling me through.
You're certainly welcome.